channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and share this video. My name is Beloved Ayomi. You are welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about the word poverty. Precisely, poverty is not something just small. It's something that is affecting our community, in which we should try as much as possible to reduce it in our community. First and foremost, I would like to define these keywords: definition of poverty, the effects, the causes, the solution to poverty, and how to reduce poverty in our community. Firstly, what is poverty? Poverty, we can say poverty is the inability, or poverty is the process of not being able, or is the process of being extremely poor, or inability to get what someone need. When someone is poor, is a process of not having the ability to get what you need at the right time. You don't have the ability to do what you want because of money, or to do what you are willing to do at that time because of some things, which is called poverty. Before we waste our time, I would like to go to the causes of poverty. The causes of poverty. There are many causes of poverty. To be precise, we can say lack of education. Lack of education can cause poverty. Education is very important in human life. If there is no education, there is nothing. Because if someone does not go to school, does not know English, because English is an official language to everyone in every country, because there's a language barrier. So the first one is lack of education. If a student does not go to school, does not educate himself or herself, he will not be able to get, because there are some students in which they don't go to school. Those students, they won't be able to get a office job. They'll be doing some jobs that are not proper, a jobs that will not bring a lot of money, a lot of salary, in which will extremely lead to poverty. The second one is low of wages. Yes, as I've said, that education is more important. If someone does not go to school, does not have the ability to read, to write, and is doing a very simple job, he cannot get a lot of money. He'll be getting a token of money to feed his family, and that amount of money cannot feed his family. So he has to try as much as possible to make sure they eat. So that one is extremely linked to poverty. The third one is minimal job opportunities. Yes, it's also part. Minimal job. When you are not going to school, you don't know how to read, you don't know how to write, you don't know how to speak a good and correct English, you have a problem of not getting an office job. You'll be getting a white collar job, in the sense that you'll be getting a small amount of money, small wages, in which you pay the school fees of your children, you give them shelter, you will clothe them, and with that process, with all the small token you have, everything is gone. So that's what I'm going to talk about, the causes. So I'm going to go to the types of poverty. We have the generational poverty, we have the situational poverty, we have the relative poverty, the urban and rural poverty. Firstly, you hear the word generational poverty. Generational poverty may become, that poverty may comes from the forefathers, as it is stated below, that generational poverty. It comes from the forefathers, not, maybe it's from generation to generation. But the situational poverty, it's it's something that happened that caused that thing. For an example, the family went on a tour to America. On their way coming back, the parents had an accident. So all what they have has gone down. So that is going to lead to poverty. It's because, if not because of that situation, that accident that happened, they won't have been poor. But it's because of what happened is what causes it. Relative poverty. This can also, it also means the process of your income, of what you are seeing monthly, where you are spending your money. So if you are spending your money lavishly, there is no way you can bring out good things, or that's going to eventually lead to poverty. Without wasting much of our time, I'm going to go to the the effects of poverty. The effect, firstly, is hunger. If someone does not have money, he's going to starve. Yes, in human life, the first thing is you have to eat, you have to be healthy. To do any work, you have to be healthy. So hunger, hunger is not good. But if someone is poor, he will not be able to eat good food. He will not be able to eat balanced diet. He will not be able to eat the 7 classes of food. So please try as much as possible to desist from poverty. The second one is illness. Yes, if you are poor, you will be sick. When you are not having the ability to eat whatever you like, to eat the 7 classes of food, you'll be ill. Some children, they don't eat the 7 classes of food, whereby they have a disease called kwashiorkor. Yes, kwashiorkor is a disease whereby you don't eat the 7 classes of food. The third one is poor sanitation. Yes, when you are poor, you won't be able to maintain whatever you have. You just be selling everything in order for you to eat, not for you to starve. So without wasting much of our time, I'm going to say how to solve poverty in our community. The first one is improve the training of farmers. Yes, if you are a farmer, you have to improve your training. The first training is you have to be educated. If you are educated, everything will become easy for you, by speaking, by writing, by reading. It will improve your knowledge in farming. That's the first one. The second one is establish gender equality. Yes, you have to establish gender equality. If you don't, it's going to cause a very big problem. The third one is ensure clean water. Yes, people will be saying, how does that talk about poverty? Yes, even if you don't have any money with you, make sure you eat good thing. Even if it's talking, make sure you eat so that you can be healthy, so that you can make sure you are clean. You are clean in any way. The fifth one is make education a priority. Yes, make education your watchword. Education, I can say education is key to success in any way. Education is the key to success. Make education your watchword. If you make education your watchword, you'll be able to achieve what you are going to achieve in the world, because education is the best legacy. So as for me, I'm making education as my watchword. As for you, I don't know what you are going to make as your watchword. Now I'm going to tell you the effective way to reduce poverty in the world. The first one is develop and implement rapid and sustained economic growth policy and programs. Yes. The second one is improve management of water and other natural resources. Yes. As a government in the country, you have to improve your natural resources. You have to improve your natural resources in a way that the community, the country, the people living in the country will gain from it. As for example, a country which is having petroleum, if they are making use of the petroleum, no one will be poor in their country. The third one is invest in and implement agricultural programs. Yes, as a rich man in a country, stop wasting your money. Use your money to invest in your country. If you are investing in your country, people will be able to see jobs. People will not be idle. People will not be lazy. There won't be any causes of poverty. There won't be poverty in our country, in our community. Please try to invest in the country. So without wasting much of our time, I'm not going to waste our time today. In our next video, I'm going to tell you about unemployment before before we can meet again. So I'm going to tell you unemployment in our next video. Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe